Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a showcase and little tutorial of the Salesforce program. So Salesforce is a powerful tool that specializes in customer relationship management, and that includes all the areas: sales, customer service, process automation, optimization, analytics, app development. And those are all things that are useful to people entering the workforce and people that are information systems students like me. So over the course of this past semester, I've become very familiar with Salesforce. I have a lot to learn still, but I can share a lot of those tips with you now to facilitate those early lessons. So the many services provided by the Salesforce umbrella. Today we'll focus on Salesforce Cloud, and that's Salesforce's own platform as a service. And that means a system where Salesforce builds and manages the infrastructure required, and the developers provision these assets and then develop their own software using it. So here you can see the home page of Salesforce. This is a customizable interface where users within an organization can see relevant info. So I have nothing to show. I'm not in an organization right now myself, but if I were a Salesforce representative at an organization, I would see a host of information, a general calendar, personal to-do list, and even a list of recently accessed records right down here. So in the many tabs across the top of the page, we can see the many features that are provided. And just to show off some of those, I will click here to tasks. You can see here my task create video tutorial in progress. That's something I have going on right now. Later I'll mark it to done once this is over. Go back to the main page. There it is, create video tutorial, a task outstanding, to be done still. So that's generally how the layout of this works. It facilitates communication and contacts, whatever else you may need up top within your organization. Next, let's click on My User. Under My User profile, you can see all the information relevant to me. Here's relevant details, associated groups and files, even a chatter option where you have a social media type feed, and you can post and poll to your groups, and you can see other people's posts and polls. It's really interesting, a really interesting way to facilitate that by having it all in one shared platform. Back up top, you can see a link to the Trailhead. And the Trailhead is a Salesforce education hub where people can go to pursue higher education within Salesforce. This exists parallel to the main platform, and because of that, they link with your accounts, and you can collect badges that apply to skills within Salesforce. There are always new additions being rolled out in Salesforce because of the nature of the platform, and therefore new trail mixes become available, and you can keep honing your technical skill and stay kind of ahead of the curve. That's a nice feature. Here you can see the Trailhead badge system. You earn points and get badges to get to the next rank within Trailhead. So as you can see currently right now, I'm an adventurer and striving to be a mountaineer in the near future. And then maybe in the later future, a ranger. And that's a nice goal to achieve. And people generally respect that. I think you can see here, it's not just a game. These represent real-world proficiency in the discipline of Salesforce. If you go back and tell your employer or whoever else that you have a ranger rank, that's a very, very real achievement that showcases your mastery of the topic. So it's a very fun approach to the system, and I find that it makes what otherwise is very daunting, very intuitive, very easy. You start small and grow from there. And by the end, 100 badges, you're an expert. So back to the main Salesforce page. I'm not going to delve into the setup side of the platform. This exists alongside the main platform. You click on this gear right here and click Setup. And this is where you find many of the administration options, security controls, app development options, all that behind the scenes stuff that's really good for us to deal with. And this is how you go about making objects or making some of your apps and developing them, that sort of thing. One of the prominent functions I'm going to show off is the Object Manager. Objects are the primary data structure within Salesforce, and many of the different objects shown are all columns that contain fields. Fields are the individual data points within an object. For example, the object account has the fields name, number, owner, site, all of which apply back to accounting. And they all have their own field name, data types, their own relationships. This is a very intuitive way to show it all off. And all of this database features exist within Salesforce built in, which means users can interact with that data, transform that data, do what they need to do, all within their user interface of Salesforce. That's a very nice, convenient way to go about it. And you can also in here go about, showing off who can see what, various security options. It's very nice, very nice. That's just one of the many, many features offered. You can see here, you can actually go to the quick find option and type whatever you might need, pick list, different builders right here, anything you might need. And if it's not there, click on the app launcher up top and you can look at a list of all manner of recommended apps in addition to the ones that you can see. And if that's not enough for you, if you need even more than that, you can go to the app exchange option, which is where approved users can upload their own apps for other users to download and use. Here's apps, and here's all kind of apps you may need. These all can augment your experience and give you options you might want. For example, if I scroll down a bit, there's MailChimp. That's a very, very common, popular one to use that can sync with your Salesforce and be a very effective way to communicate and branch across multiple systems. In order to make your own application and upload it, you would need the Create App Exchange privilege and the Upload App Exchange privileges. But once you get that, you're really rolling, making your own platforms or making your own applications that exist on the platform to augment other users' experience. It's a very nice feature and just one of the many, many ways that Salesforce offers a depth of utility for any user in any organization. So this has been a brief but comprehensive tutorial to the basic Salesforce features. Of course, this only scratches the surface of the capabilities available to the platform users, but hopefully this video has helped you gain a foundational understanding that will help you guide your own learning into the future and into your workforce. Thank you.